Hey fellow farmers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to TerraScape, Episode 4, Golden Fields. Alright, next scenario. Golden Fields. Ooh, God. You know what? I've been passing with flying colors. This seed looks horrible, which is exactly why I'm going to pick it. I might lose as a result, because this looks really atrocious to try to build up nice golden fields of farming. But let's rise to the challenge. Why not? And if I fail, I can always try again. Healthy woodlands are not only beneficial for the production of timber, but preserving the forest can also manage the wildlife population and promote the growth of useful crops. It can therefore be wise to establish these production chains simultaneously. So I didn't like this one because the ground is so absolutely fractured, right? Like, these are completely unusable, more or less. So it's land that has no value, and because everything is, oh god, this entire island is rivers, and most of the biggest island is rivers, and there's rivers everywhere. This is horrible. Horrible seed. My lord. And then when it's not rivers, it's like wetland that you can't even build on either. So, yep. They're gonna be rough. But yeah, I'm all for it. So let's put the keep down. And unlock basic food. The next task is to unlock forestry and to create longhouses. Those two are in direct conflict with one another because longhouses is the settlement deck and forestry is a totally different deck. So I'm going to try to focus on just the main quests. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the side quests this round because of how terrible this seed is. But, you know, we'll see. So if it wants me to unlock forestry, I need to make as many points with the food deck as I can so that I can unlock the forestry deck. So here's a pretty good... let's see. 115 is the place to beat. I think 115 is going to be my best placement for this berry picker. So let's put it over there. Oh no, 120. Okay. And there we go, forestry deck. That was fast. Create a forest settlement, which also requires the settlement deck, and place the game card. So unlike before we were nuking the game cards, I'm going to be placing them intentionally. For us to be able to build a forest settlement, I am going to need to level up the forestry deck and also unlock the settlement deck. So essentially what I need to do is to make a whole lot more points with what I've got in order to do anything. I'm going to hold on to this hunting cabin until I have more densely packed game, because the most I can get out of it is like 45, which is... oh no, there's a 60 over here. Yeah, I'll do 60, it's fine. It's good enough. And we'll have to level up the forestry deck. And now I have everything I need for a forest settlement other than the settlement deck. So I have 3 berry gatherers, and they don't like to be placed rural or urban or near predators. They like to be placed near berries. Let's, so placing one here, here, and here would be maybe best in these spots. So we'll place berries around them. That's pretty high yield. Still haven't access to new deck though, but we're getting there. As you can see, the blue is filling up, and soon we'll be able to unlock it. So let's keep going with basic food. Okay. So I'm going to do another... orchard or berry farm. And done. So we clustered all the berry farms together so they don't take up too much. And what I'm thinking about is, like, I don't have a lot of real estate for these islands, right? They're pretty small and they're broken apart. So I need to... all of my placements need to be as efficient as possible. So we'll unlock the settlement deck. And that's the last deck I'll have access to. And we want to make forest settlements. So that means I need to... upgrade my settlement deck to unlock wells. Because, yeah. I don't have access to wells at the moment to make a forest settlement. So forest settlements is this configuration here. And I have access now to the lumberjacks, the foresters, and the cottages, but not the well. I'm going to try to place my cottages where not only do I make high points, but where I can eventually build the forest settlements. So like 1, 2, 3. Where, like, I've made a decent amount of, like, points with the cottages, but also I can turn that into a forest settlement, because 4 forest settlements is kind of a lot. So I don't want to spend a lot of, Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's my foresters. I don't want to spend a lot of, I don't want to basically place a lot of cottages down, filling up the map tile, and then not have room to build the forest settlements down the line. Now, some like this, like, nothing else could really go here, so that's a pretty safe pick. Because, like, what am I going to place that takes advantage of all those rivers other than the cottage? So let's plan another forest settlement. Where's another river or something? Maybe here? So we'll put a forest settlement there. And maybe one here, although this is pretty barren. But it would be hard to take advantage of the terrain here, just because it's, like, so terrible. Alright, put the lumberjack there. And that lumberjack is so that I can make a forest settlement there. And then the forester that I have, go over to one of the other in progress. Yeah, here we go. Lumberjack, huh? This one needs a lumberjack. This one needs a forester. I thought I had another one going. I could incorporate this lumberjack into a forest settlement. How about we do that? That works for me. So we'll do cottage, forester, cottage, cottage, and then we just need another forester and a well. God, stop giving me cottages. Okay, so I have one forest settlement there, one forest settlement there, one here, and one here. So I have the 4 laid out already. So then I just need to unlock the well card. So I will build some longhouses because they're pretty high bing for my buck. But I don't want to put too many. They like to be next to these berry farms. So maybe I'll put one here. And there we go. There's my well. Perfect. So, with the well, there's one for a settlement. There's another. And it wants me to place my game cards, but, like, I can hold on to them for now. I'm not rushed to do it. This for settlement needs another well. And then I think I needed a lumberjack for the other one I had going. Where is it? Yeah, I need a lumberjack for this one. So let's do forester card. This is a boosted lumberjack, so it might be wasted on incorporating it into that pattern. Because the boosted lumberjack could get a lot more points, like over here, instead. Alright, well, I could put a well there. Where is my other... Yeah, here it is. So that's for settlement number 3. Oh, here's the lumberjack I needed. So I've been getting pretty lucky on my draws. Where's that last... Here it is. So now I just need a well in the middle of that, and that will be my 4 settlements. Uh-oh. There we go. Done. Alright. I hadn't pointed this out, but I probably should. Where in the top left you can see how many points you need to gain with the deck to unlock the next card. So, like... the score points with the forestry building to unlock the next building is 145, and then the points for the settlements is 530. But it wants me to place game cards. So let's go ahead and do that. Game cards are for hunting cabins, for the most part. And they also have penalties. So you can either... Game cards work against cattle, in other words. So I know that I've shown you the cattle cards before. So the buildings either benefit from game or cattle, but cattle and game don't like to be next to one another. So I'll put my game cards... Let's fill up this back area with game cards. So there's the 6 it wanted me to place. And now place hunting cabins with a gold rating. So hunting cabins are going to be the food deck, which I currently don't have. So that's a little tricky. I'm going to put some more game over here. And I might as well start placing these cottages down for the longhouse bonus. The secondary create longhouses. Because I have so many cottage cards. And I have deep need of points. The other thing is I could do is... we know that the cottages, if I go to the merge buildings bonus, the longhouses create rural around. So I have these swamps here. And if I want to get rid of the swamps, I can actually nuke it with the longhouse formation. And as you can see, those swamps have now turned into rural environment. So I've removed the terrain blockers and fixed the terrain as a result. And I'll do that again here, where these will turn into rural. And now I can freely place longhouses where there was previously wetland. And I'm leaving spots in between them so that I can put down community boosting cards or something like that. There we go. There's my longhouses, and I cluster them around the keep. Which, you know, kind of looks... it's what it would look like, right? You know, you'd have like a keep and then houses and then longhouses. Alright, back to the task. So it wants me to put the hunting cabins down. Let's see. There we go. Here's a hunting cabin. And the hunting cabins have a large radius, and it wants to be near game or predators. Oh, I can also put predators down. So let's put like 2 predators in each game cluster that I did. And I laid these out in such a way that I could put the hunting cabins, one on either side, so they don't overlap one another, as you can see. So instead of putting the game in the corner, where like only one hunting cabin could be next to it without adjacency penalties, I have it laid out in such a way that Like, this cabin can be 205, and then I can put another cabin over here for a high bonus. Come on, give me a cabin, though. Oh my god. Game, please. No! I need hunting cabins. Oh my god, it's just not doing it for me. There we go. Here's another hunting cabin. So yeah, the hunting cabins have a huge penalty being adjacent to one another. So I'm laying this out in such a way that they don't have to be adjacent. So here's one. And I'm out of points for cards, so let's go make some more points with the cards that we have. I'm getting really unlucky with card draw now. There we go. Here's the last hunting cabin. Or second to last hunting cabin I'll need. I keep getting berry gatherers. Fine, I'll use them. Because I'm out of points again. Game's like, nope, sorry. Only berries. And I just unlocked the cattle pasture. Oh no, I wanted hunting. Oh god, I'm still not getting it. I'm gonna lose just because the game's like, oh, sorry, you're not allowed to have the card that you need to place. Alright, a super lumberjack. That will make some points. 200 for there. 215. 245. Ooh, I like 245. Oh, a granary. So granaries prefer to obviously be adjacent to manor farms and farmsteads and fish farms. So I'm going to hold on to that until when I have like manor farms and fish farms. So I'll have to make points elsewhere, just like before. Still no hunting cabin. Good God, game. Are you trying to... It's trying to make me lose, clearly. There we go. Okay. So all my hunting cabins not only were gold, were actually diamond. Earned points with the basic food deck. I just did. It wants me to create 4 royal forests and 4 lumberjacks with gold rating. So royal forest is just 4 foresters in a triangle pattern. Like that. And spreading them out is going to be ideal so that my lumberjacks can have more forest to cut down. So let's unlock some lumberjacks. That's a sawmill. That's not correct. Okay, I am out of points for stuff. So let's earn some. Not another granary. Come on, game. It's a boosted granary, but still. We have a huge amount of berry farms over here. I did basic food. That didn't really help. I'm just trying to eke out whatever points I can so that I can unlock new cards here. But I need forestry cards, and it's just not giving it to me. I'm getting, like, food cards. I can start recycling cards as well. Cards that I think I won't necessarily need to place, or rather cards that I don't think I'll make the money back by placing. Another hunting card. I can make a lot of points from that one, at least. Okay. I guess I'll take food again. And forestry. Ah, gave me a lumberjack. Okay, so I do need to place lumberjacks with gold ratings, so at least the lumberjack is useful. I'm definitely running into a situation where I'm very low on points. So let's go ahead and spend some of these with making farmsteads. Just so that I can get more points to place more things. I keep not getting the forestry. What did I need? Alright, I have one more lumberjack card. That's a start. There we go. So that's 2 of 4. I need foresters. Oh, I did actually just get some foresters. I'll put my last forester back here, I guess. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. So there's the forester, and now I have one more lumberjack card. And then I need to put cattle pastures with gold ratings as a secondary. So I started putting these homesteads because the cattle pastures like wheat fields, but they don't like forests. So we're going to have to knock the forest down and replace the forests with so here's the challenge: is the cattle pastures have a big negative when adjacent to forests or game. And most of the map tile is now covered in forest and game. So I need to basically convert the map tile from forest and game back to like wheat fields in order to have good placements for the cattle pastures. If I want to do that side objective, which ideally I want to. So I'm going to work on it. So you have, for this specific scenario, you have like conflicting goals, in other words, where the game wants you to have hunting cabins and game, and forest, but also not, because the cattle pastures require it not. So the map tile I got saddled with here makes it really tricky because the terrain is so rotten. So I just need points to unlock more cards now. The granaries are also really good to put around your farmsteads, because they get boosted from having grain nearby. So I'll put one there. There we go. There's the lumberjack I needed. This just needs to be gold. That's pretty easy. So earn points with the settlement deck. I only need about 100 more, and then build city districts. And that's going to be challenging because there's just like not a lot of terrain left open and able to be built upon. So I'm going to use the urbanization spread to get rid of some of this wetland to open up more room for that terrain. while at the same time trying to terraform maybe some of this back tile back here to accommodate wheat fields so that I can put cattle back here that are gold rated. Luckily, the cattle can be adjacent to one another, and they don't mind. So, like, this is a gold cattle, and this is a gold cattle, and this is a gold cattle, and this is a gold cattle. Because they can be next to one another as long as they're near wheat fields, they don't really care. So now I have a huge cattle pasture back here that has all gold ratings. So I'm 9 out of 10 of that. You thought I couldn't do it, but I somehow managed. All right, come on, give me... Oh, granary would be awesome in this spot because of all the wheat fields. So maybe I'll have a super wheat field, like a boosted wheat field. And then another... Oh no, there's too many buildings in the way. Another farm, and then like a grand granary. That's a lot of points. That'll keep me going. I haven't forgotten about the merged city districts, so I gotta keep doing that as well. I'm using the city districts to remove the wetlands so that I can keep spreading. There's not enough room for me to put a city district in there. So this stuff will just have to be like markets and stuff like that. Because there's no room for a full city district, a merged one. Oh, here's my final cattle pasture. So that side is done. Now I can focus on just the city districts. And that's done as well. Earn points by placing houses. I've already done that. So place berry bush cards. Unfortunately, I think I recycled my berry bush cards. So you gain new berry bush cards by putting down a triple stack of gathering huts. So I can just do the triple stack gathering huts to like earn new ones. That's no problem. So I need 6 berry bushes placed. So here is my 3 gathering huts that will unlock the last 2 berry bushes. So we should put these berry bushes somewhere useful. Do I have I don't have remove resource, that's fine. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Berries, berries, berries. Oh boy. So create 3 manor farms. So we know that when we build a manor farm, it unlocks beekeeper, which will allow us to do the 3 beekeepers. The manor farms themselves, I would need houses and a good amount of space. I don't know if I have the space for it, but we'll see. So I need a full hex in order to build a manor farm. So I can build one here, I guess. It's really crummy terrain for it, but whatever. There's 1. It's kind of a nice manor farm. It overlooks a lake and all. And that gives us a beekeeper that we can place down. At least once you get access to the beekeeper, because I've had all these fruit farms everywhere, we can place these down for like massive points. Right, because they serve all of the fruit farms around. All right, where is there an open area for another manor farm? Like here, I can place one there. for another beekeeper. And there's no real penalty to stack your beekeepers next to one another. So, like, right where I placed the old one here, I could place another one for the, you know, roughly the same amount of points. And then we need one more Manor farm. Okay, where could we put it? Those are all rivers. I'm like out of space. Over here, maybe? Yeah, there's space back here. Good. I almost physically didn't have the, like, map tiles left on this micro shattered island to even put them down. Oh, I meant to... Well, I'll just continue and try to do the second objective. What's funny is I can undo that placement. But, yeah, I don't need to. So let's try to put markets down of gold rating. And see if I can't... see if I can't do the second objective now that I've done the primaries. But at least, hey, I got the primaries done. So that's silver rating. Put a cottage there. That's still silver? Oh, right. These like to be near cities. So that's gold. Gold. The issue I think I'm going to run into is there's just not a lot of space to even build new city districts. So it's going to be hard to have nice boosted markets around them as a result. Fine, I'll take a boosted granary. Oh, yeah. 285? Actually, I could even do better than that. This should be somewhere in the 300s now. 335? What's it now? 400? Alright, 400 I think is... 415 is as high as it's gonna go. I like it. Rack in the grain. Alright, so here's a boosted market. That one's easy to have gold really anywhere I place it, so I'm going to place it down here. Give me another market, please. Come on, market card. Oh, alright, fine. I'll take a monastery card because I think I can earn enough. Yeah, 400. That will earn me enough points for another market card. Really? It just keeps not giving me the cards I need. Fine, I will recycle my cottages. You know what? No matter how many cottages I'm going to recycle, it's going to be really hard to earn the points I need. Recycle my hunting cabins and try to put the cattle down somewhere, maybe? Okay, I have a few more points. Yeah, this is like the haha, bad draw, you're gonna lose situations that you can run into. There we go. So here's my last market I need to place down. And it needs to be gold. So what I'll do is I'll place houses around this spot here. Like that. And this should be gold market. Is that the last side objective? It was cool. So even though I intentionally gave myself a really crummy map seed, I managed. I filled, what percentage of the map did I fill here? Almost 50% of the map filled. And a lot of these tiles are like lake tiles and other impassable tiles that like I would struggle to fill anyway. But there you go. That Golden Fields is done. Thank you for tuning in to TerraScape, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 23rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow viewers.